What's up, book nerds? My name is Tara, and today I'm going to talk about why I never apologize. Okay, so admittedly, that's a little bit of clickbait because I do, in fact, apologize all the time. I'm the person that apologizes when someone else is in my way and I'm trying to navigate spaces and that'll apologize to professors profusely, things like that. But one place where I never apologize is on my blog and on this booktube channel. Or more accurately, I try really hard not to apologize because I'm sure if someone dug back into my videos, there is a point when I apologize. I wanted to talk about it because it's something I see a lot here on booktube and in the book universe in general. And I think that it's completely unnecessary because as content creators, we don't owe our viewers anything. So I don't always understand why we spend so much time apologizing for not fulfilling some sort of unspoken or unwritten obligation that we create for ourselves for what we owe to people. For example, a big place when I see this is when someone will come on and they'll say, I'm sorry for my bad lighting, or I'm sorry for the quality of the audio or my camera. Or the biggest one is, I'm sorry I haven't filmed any videos lately and, I promised to film more or whatever. And if you've been following my channel, you know that I did take a long hiatus as I was dealing with some things in my own life, about 8 months when I wasn't really able or motivated to film videos, mostly because I wasn't reading books. And one thing that I didn't do when I returned was apologize because this may sound very bad, but I don't owe anyone anything. And the apology there seems a little empty. Okay, so maybe empty isn't the right word because I don't want to get judgy for what other people, the choices that they make. And I think this is something that's so ingrained in us as a society that we have to constantly apologize for things because there's some sort of shifting of blame or just an acknowledgement of something that you're not happy with in yourself. So you want to make people aware that, you've made a mistake or you feel like you've let them down in some way. But I would love to see BookTube move towards a culture where we don't have to feel that guilt or that sense of obligation. Because if I haven't filmed a video in a while, I haven't filmed a video in a while, and that's fine, and I can explain maybe where I've been or why that's been the case, but I don't need to say that I'm sorry for not doing that because we have to be honest that we have our lives and we have other things going on in the world, and there's really no need to apologize for concentrating on something else for a while or doing something else for a while. When I first started blogging 5 years ago, it was part of my rhetoric to apologize for not having posted recently or for a post being maybe messy or not edited well, something like that. But I learned over time that just did one of two things. The first is that it called attention to the fact that I hadn't posted anything in a long time. And unfortunately, in these communities that we're in, people are bombarded with so much media that honestly, they may not even notice that you've not posted in a week or two. And even if they do, I think that we all have a sense of understanding that there are other things going on that might pull you away. The second is that it implies some sort of shame for the very fact that this is not your entire life. Most of us are not getting paid to do this. And there is no shame in that. You shouldn't feel shame. Like I said, you can talk about where you've been because we might be interested in what's been going on in your life, but you don't have to apologize for doing those things. I'm not talking about this today in order to shame anyone or tell them how to run their channel, because this is something that is so ingrained in us, socially conditioned in us. But it is something I would like you to think about. Why do you feel the need to apologize? Are you really sorry? Why do you feel the need to add that at the front of your videos? Is it filler or is it something that you authentically mean? And I also just wanted to talk about why I am trying to eliminate that phrase from my rhetoric when I'm making my own content on the internet. Because while I may use that phrase from time to time, or even phrases that sort of get at that, but that aren't actually that phrase, my goal is to try to eliminate that and to say, I do this for me. I mean, obviously I'm doing it also for my dissertation and for other reasons, but let's be honest, this is something that I enjoy. This is something that's a natural progression from hobbies that I've already had. And I don't want to feel obligated to anyone. I want to present content that is authentic and that comes from a place of genuine joy and wanting to do it. And I should never feel sorry for wanting or not wanting to do that. One thing I seem to be really bad at is coming up with ways to end this video. I've tried to say 50,000 things to end it, but I'm going to cut all that out and just go ahead and say, if you have any thoughts or comments to share, please leave those for me down below. And as always, book nerds, thank you for watching. I will not only see you next time, I will see you tomorrow.